Are you ready to retire? Are you really ready? Because I am telling you, right here and right now, there is one monumental, devastating decision that will absolutely destroy your peace of mind and leave you drowning in financial regret for the rest of your life if you pull that retirement trigger before you do what we are going to talk about today. Listen to me. I see it happen all the time. People come to me and they say, "Susie, I did it. I handed in my resignation. I have my $1 million or my $500,000 and I am finally free." And my heart breaks for them. Why? Because within 12 months, that beautiful dream of sleeping in, traveling, and playing with the grandkids turns into a living, breathing nightmare of pure financial panic. They wake up in a cold sweat at 2 o'clock in the morning. Why? Because they realized too late that they made the ultimate retirement mistake. They retired before they did one critical thing. What is that decision? What is the mistake? The mistake is that you retired based on a hypothetical numbers game rather than reality. You looked at a computer-generated retirement calculator, or you blindly followed that ancient, outdated 4% rule that tells you can just take out 4% of your money every single year and you will be just fine. Let me tell you something, the 4% rule is dead. It does not work in today's world. With the cost of healthcare skyrocketing, with inflation eating away at your purchasing power like a termite in a wooden house, and with the sheer volatility of the stock market, blindly trusting a math formula from 30 years ago is financial suicide. I won't buy lunches out, so I'll save money there. My taxes might be a little lower. So, I can easily live on $4,000 a month. That is a guess. And guesswork has absolutely no place in your financial future. If you want to retire without regret, you must follow Susie's ultimate law of retirement readiness. You must perform a one-year financial dress rehearsal. Here is exactly what I want you to do, and you listen to me closely. For the final 12 months before your chosen retirement date, you are going to live exactly on your projected retirement budget. If you think you can live on $4,000 a month in retirement, then $4,000 a month is all you are allowed to touch right now. Let's say your current take-home pay from your job is $6,000 a month. If your retirement budget is $4,000, that means you have a $2,000 surplus every single month. What do you do with that $2,000? You do not spend it. You do not touch it. You take that entire $2,000 and you automate it directly into a high-yield savings account or a Roth IRA if you qualify. For the next 365 days, you live, breathe, eat, and pay bills strictly on that $4,000. This accomplishes two extraordinary things for your life. First, it gives you the absolute truth. You are going to find out very quickly if your retirement budget is realistic or if it is a total fantasy. What happens when the water heater breaks in month 3? What happens when your car needs new brakes in month 6? What happens when your property taxes go up, or your home insurance premium spikes by 20%? If you are still working during this dress rehearsal, an unexpected expense is just a bump in the road. You can adjust. You learn that your budget was too tight, and you realize, wow, I actually need $4,500 or $5,000 a month to live safely. You find that out while you still have a salary. You avoid the regret of retiring too early with too little. But if you are already retired when you discover your budget is a fantasy, that unexpected expense is a financial catastrophe that forces you to sell stocks in a down market, permanently damaging your portfolio. The second thing this dress rehearsal does is create a massive, beautiful cash cushion. If you successfully save that $2,000 difference every month for a year, you have just accumulated an extra $24,000 in pure liquidity. And you know how I feel about liquidity. In retirement, cash is your shield. I want you to have 3 to 5 years of your basic living expenses sitting in completely safe, liquid accounts, like high-yield savings accounts or short-term certificates of deposit, before you retire. Why? Because when the stock market goes through a horrible downturn, and it will, because markets go up and markets go down, you do not want to be forced to sell your mutual funds or your stocks at a loss just to pay your grocery bill. If you have a multi-year cash cushion, you can let your investments ride out the storm while you calmly live off your safe cash. That is how you get peace of mind. I also want you to look at your debt. Do not you dare enter retirement carrying high-interest credit card debt, a massive car loan, or a variable-rate mortgage. Debt is an agreement to be insecure. It is a weight around your neck. When you are on a fixed income, every single dollar that goes toward interest is a dollar that is stolen from your security. Use that final year of work to aggressively wipe out those liabilities. And finally, you have to look at the non-financial side of this decision. Do not just plan for the money, plan for your days. So many people regret retirement because they lose their identity the moment they stop working. They miss the routine. They miss the social connection. They get bored, and boredom breeds anxiety. Before you retire, write down what a typical Tuesday is going to look like. If your only plan is to watch television and stare at the walls, you are not ready to retire. Build your hobbies, find your volunteer organizations, and create your community circles right now, while you are still working. Your retirement should be the most beautiful, powerful, secure chapter of your entire life. But it will only be that way if you have the courage to face your true numbers today. Do the one-year financial dress rehearsal. Eliminate your toxic debt. Protect yourself with a fortress of clean cash. If you do this, you will not just retire, you will stand powerful in your retirement, knowing that no matter what happens in the world, you are going to be completely secure.